is 757. It's the best podcast on the East Coast. No limit. You heard me?
You have a schedule. That's a schedule. If you want to see, all right. So let's take the podcast. What the fuck?
Yeah.
God damn. And it was just so. And it's real.
I'ma sit in that bitch like that.
You feel?
Black ass.
You want a fortress?
Dreadhead.
Damn. No Limit Podcast with Shogun D-Lo.
So you said it back. Let's start this over. Time and time again, we come back with the best of the best in the biz. You already seen first season, so you actually already know what the name is. But for the ones that don't, we are the No Limit Podcast.
Heavy is the load. How do I carry all this weight on my back? How do I know when to let go and stay on track? Don't get it wrong, gotta be strong, don't you slack. Turning that frown upside down, my crown ain't cracked. Whoa, heavy is the load. Whoa, heavy is the load. Whoa, heavy is the load. Heavy is the load. I'm only human. Have some grace. I'm not gonna be perfect all of the time. I'm gonna make some mistakes. I'm gonna make some mistakes. Yeah, we all make mistakes. Will you stand by my side and hold my hand to get back to my place? Oh, heavy is the load. Heavy is the. Oh, heavy is the load. Heavy is the. Oh, heavy is the load. Heavy is the load.
She did this, yo. She know what she doing.
Heavy is the, heavy is the, heavy is the load.
I need some raw vocals with this. It's crazy.
Acapella.
Yeah, those are raw.
Yeah, I thought I noticed that, but I wasn't sure for sure. Like, it might have been slight. I wasn't sure. Damn.
That's raw.
Let's talk about that.
Yeah, that's raw.
Yeah.
That's raw. That's raw. That's raw. Yeah. But y'all know what time it is, ladies and gentlemen of the 757. This is the best podcast on the East Coast. You're now tuned in to the No Limit Show with your guy, Just Ed, D-Lo the Shogun, Ace.
Fucking Nami, what's good?
You know what I'm saying? Tune in with him.
DJ Young Tay, tap in.
Yes. Yes. And then we got
Miss Germany Bad with 2Ds, you know, your favorite unicorn mermaid princess.
as usual. And now, tonight's special guest, you know what I'm saying? She's been laying down some tracks. Fire. Very versatile, but we gonna get into it. Tonight we have
Nina Nicholle. Hello.
Yeah.
There we go.
Thank you.
There we go. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. When I first seen the name, I was like, Nina Nicholle. I was like, man, she must watch a lot of Marvel movies or comic books, because you know the doubles, the Nina Nicholes, the Peter Parkers, the Miles Morales, you know, the Bruce Banners. I was
Alliteration.
like, yes, it was unique. You know what I'm saying? So I think what I'm gonna do to start the show off, I want to know, where did the name come from?
So that is my government name.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
So thank you to my mama because that is my first
Thank you, Mama.
and middle name on my birth certificate. So thank you, Mom.
I gotta talk to her because it's like, do
She
you
can come up
read a
with the
lot of
Marvel names.
comics? You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Somebody in there was reading comics.
I think
Right.
she knew, her daughter was gonna be a star, so she's like, Nina Nicole.
Period. Thank
She
you.
has a big
Uh-huh.
ear,
Yeah, for real. I feel like, because you gotta know, like, certain names. Okay, I can see this on a movie cover, book cover.
Mhm.
It gotta make sense. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
It gotta make sense. Dang, that's actually pretty dope.
Yeah.
It is.
It is. It's spelled differently though, so sometimes people have a hard time.
Mhm.
And there was a couple of times when I first started where I was like, should I like simplify it? And then I thought about it and I was like, no, like that's my name.
Are you
So,
talking about
like-
with the 2 L's?
So yeah, so it's Nicholle.
Oh, so that's how your name is really spelled.
Yes.
That's cool.
Yes. So and I thought about it and I was
pretty
like,
creative.
that's my name. So people are gonna learn that instead of me trying to simplify it for other people. So yeah.
I can dig it.
Yeah.
I can dig it. So, I guess I think we need to take it back a little bit even further. Besides the name, like where you from?
Yeah.
Mhm. So I claim Maryland. So my parents, they were in the military, so I grew up everywhere. But the longest period of time when I was a child, I lived in Maryland.
Hmm.
So I lived in Japan when I was a baby, Maryland, Colorado. I went to high school in Germany, and then came back here.
You was
And-
out there at Fort Meade.
No, we were actually at the Air Force Base up there.
Oh, okay,
Mhm.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. I know where that is though, yeah.
Oh yeah.
But Maryland, that's what I claim.
Yeah, let's not stop the fact that she was in Japan.
Let's
you
not
remember-
stop the fact she was in Germany.
You know what I'm saying?
Come on, Germany.
What?
Come on, Germany.
Oh, okay. I gotta know. The Japan, that's one of my spots. If I ever get enough funds to go to Japan,
Yeah,
I'm gonna lose my passport and I'm just gonna become a civilian.
that part, right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna lose my passport and just live there. How long were you over there? Or do you even remember?
I remember, like, core memories, because I was there from when I was, like, 1 to 4.
Oh,
So, I mean, I remember going to, like, the cute little arcades, and, like, my favorite memory was there was this Pikachu, like, ride or, like, game, and you sit inside a Pikachu, and it, like, spins, but there was a game on the inside of it while you were spinning. So, like, I remember that. I think that's really the only core memory that, now that I'm thinking about it.
this ain't sweat. This
Did
is
I
this
remember?
Is a tear.
There's a game inside the ride.
Yeah.
Technology. That's Japan
Right.
for your
Japan-
ass.
Japan is
We
different, bro.
losing.
Right.
When I seen the life size Gundam they had,
Yeah.
I was just like, don't piss them off, America. You already bombed them once. Like, just leave their ass alone.
We can't. Everything that they do, we just want.
We want control.
No.
We want to
don't
take
no
over
control. We don't want no
everything.
control.
I don't want no control of Japan.
No,
Just accept me.
I mean our
Whatever they make,
government. We
whatever
want
they do.
control. We want to control everybody, everything, all
Okay,
that.
I'll give you that. What about Germany?
Germany?
Do you remember anything from that?
Yes, I would go back in a heartbeat. If I could, like you said, lose the passport, I would go to Germany, lose my passport. Because I went there during high school. So, first of all, the drinking age is
It's like 16.
16
Yeah.
for beer and wine.
Yeah, 16.
And then for liquor is 18.
Mm-hmm.
So, even though I was in high school, like my mom, like, I love her to death. I have a very young mom. So, she had me when she was 17. So now she's 44 and I'm 26. So, like, she was like the cool mom. So when we lived in Germany on the weekends, like from high school, she would let me go out to fest. Like, you could go in a club. Like, at 16, you can go into clubs. You can buy alcohol. You can, like, and the clubs are open till 6 o'clock in the morning. Yes.
It's like, Nina, what we
Yes.
doing tonight? We're getting fucked up. Like, let's
Oh,
go.
Oh yeah. Yes. Running around, like it was so much fun. So like basically I lived my college experience in high school.
Wow.
And then you
Yes.
see,
Yeah.
you know the worst thing about that though?
Yeah.
People get burnt out.
Oh.
They get burnt out. Like,
Yeah.
I don't go to clubs now is because
I'm
I
burnt
did
out,
everything.
too.
Teenage,
Yes.
early 20s,
I'm
like
burnt
club,
out.
every.
You got to pull me out the crib.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
Right.
they be like, oh, bro, you want to go? You want to go out? I'm straight because I've
Yeah.
been through everything. Like,
You're like, I gotta drive and spend money.
Yeah, I'm never driving. If I go anywhere,
drive back.
y'all finna drive. I'm riding with you.
exactly.
Yo, that's
I'm not driving.
And the logic behind it is like, I gotta buy clothes, and then people gonna spill their drinks, step on me. I'm gonna sweat through them. Like, I'm straight. I'm done.
Yeah,
I'm good. But
You wear good shoes to the club?
I'll put on the steppers.
You gotta.
You never know.
Put that
You know
shit
what I'm
on.
saying? You never know.
You gotta put that shit
My
on.
darkest pair of shoes, just because I
Yeah.
know
Yeah.
people stepping on.
people are gonna step on
They
it.
gonna A-Town stump on your shoes.
I'm wearing no nice shoes to the club.
Oh man,
Yeah.
boy, the days. But anyways, so, the days. So, in the time frame of you moving around, military parents, I know how that is.
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to clubs and you're having a good time, and you really living that life at an early age. And
Yeah.
You're only 26, so you're still young. You know what I'm saying? So when was it where you was like, music for me?
Mm-hmm.
Were you naturally a singer, or were you picked it up? How did that go?
Yeah, so of course the cliche thing is like ever since I could talk, I sang. So, but like my core memory of that is my grandpa was from Georgia, and we would go work out in the garden and then come in the house, and he would have me sit on the couch with him, and he would play his guitar, and then I would sing with him.
Aww.
So, he was singing like Luther Vandross. For some reason, he really liked Akon at the time, so he would like make acoustic versions of like.
Let me out.
I know, crazy work. So, and then of course, like every year of school, elementary, middle, high school, like I did choir. In high school in Germany, this was super cool. We did like an honors choir, like the a cappella where they're dancing like Pitch Perfect. But we got to travel around Europe. So we got to perform at Disneyland Paris.
Damn.
That was fire. So it's always been a part of my life. I think when I decided I wanted to take it seriously as an adult for myself, is I needed an outlet. Me being in the military, I was going through a really rough time, and I was like drinking a lot, not doing what I was supposed to be doing, showing up late to work. And then one of my friends who actually got out the military, he became a producer, and he was like, hey, like as a gift, I want to do your first EP like for free.
Damn!
So yeah,
Wow.
That's clutch.
so yeah, and he is amazing. He not only did my first EP, but he taught me how to produce, so I'm very grateful to him for that. Yeah. So his producer name is Sad Boy. Yeah, shout out Sad Boy.
Sad boy.
Yeah. So
Sad boy.
yeah.
Damn,
So,
military be really
so you
fucking
be
up
making beats too?
Yes, I do.
Oh, okay.
So Heavy is the Load, I made that. And then so most of my music, I would say 95% of it, I make all of it.
Now I
That's
gotta.
fire.
I don't, cause sometimes I like a song and I be like, dang, I really like this song, but then it's like when people say something like that, come on, Mouse, work with me. I gotta
Oh, we're
fact
gonna
check.
analyze it now.
I gotta
Don't
fact
analyze
check, 'cause
too hard.
I said prove it.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's what we were listening to in the beginning of the show. Was Heavy is the Load.
Yes.
Yeah.
And fire. Yeah, like I told her earlier, I was just like, yo, it sounded like you was back in the 70s and 80s, that booger sugar. This y'all sound good now. But nah, cause this don't make sense. Hold on, you said you made this whole song.
Yeah.
That's you.
Like solo,
So that's a
minute
sample.
or
Yeah.
like solo or
Like, did I do everything
Yeah.
myself?
I mean, she
Everything.
said she made the beat and she's singing, so
Yeah.
she did.
So I made the beat, wrote the lyrics, recorded it, mix and mastered the beat, mix and mastered the vocals, finalized everything.
shout out to you.
Yeah.
Shout
I
out to
appreciate
you.
Thank you. I
Talent.
appreciate that.
Hell yeah.
You
That's
know how
talent.
difficult. I mean, I'm not
That's
trying to.
Thank you.
Talent.
I'm not trying to take
That's
nothing
some
away.
Pisces shit.
I'm not trying to take nothing away, and I'm not trying to like make you big head or anything like that.
Right,
But
of course.
do you know how many people, like as an artist, when they try to build a team, they need a producer, they need an
Yes.
engineer,
Yeah.
they need somebody that makes just beats, they need some. You literally learn how to master all of it.
Yeah. So, like, the reason behind why, because I love collaborating. That's not the reason why I do everything myself. It's because when I started out being in the military, I have a certain budget. So it's like, okay, if I learn
Paid
how to
every
do
2
everything
weeks, huh?
myself, I don't need to pay nobody.
Yeah.
So that was the main reason. But then also it's like, even if I'm working with somebody else, I want to know, like, hey, like maybe we can work together on, producing a beat or mixing and mastering it. Because sometimes, when you work with other people, it does create more ideas for a song. But other times too is like sometimes you're not on the same page because you don't know the verbiage, you don't know the language, you don't know exactly what you're trying to tell whoever you're working with. So that's another reason. Like I was like, let me just learn everything, because now I help other people out too. I love helping other people out.
So you mix and master your songs too?
Yes.
Yeah.
Artists tap in.
Yeah.
Artists
Yeah.
tap
Absolutely.
in.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
But like, even then, like, I'm so confused because I'm just like mixing and mastering.
That's a big deal.
Yeah,
It is.
how do you understand
yeah.
what needs to like?
Yeah.
I've seen so many artists be like, "Oh man, can you fix this? Can you work this?" Or they go overboard on their work.
Right.
So how do you maintain that focus and be like, "Hey, look, it's not gonna be perfect,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna get it the way it needs to be."
Is that YouTube University or what? Like, where did you learn that? Somebody taught it to you?
Sad boy.
So
Oh.
he just that was the only person.
Yeah.
Shout out
Yeah.
to him.
Hey, bro, yeah, he
Again,
needs some. Hey,
y'all
Yeah.
first Grammy you get, sad
Shout
boy.
out to
like,
Yeah.
God
that's
is sad, boy.
crazy.
Yeah. And he told me, like, he would tell me too, because I remember, because he lived in Newport News, and I would literally get off work in my uniform, walk up, like, because the elevator was broke at his apartment, walk up them stairs, like 9 flights of stairs, AC broke, like, but when you're starting out, you got to do what you got to do. So I was like, I need to do something. Like, the itch, like, to make the music was there, and I was like, I need to get it out. So, but we would sit in his apartment, and for hours, we would record, and he would just show me, like, every single step of what his process was. And he would sit for hours and watch YouTube videos, and learn on, like, Twitch and stuff from other producers and engineers and stuff.
Stuff like that take a lot of work because, like, a lot of people are lazy, i.e. me. I want to know how to mix my music because I record myself.
Okay.
But mixing, mastering, it's like my brain just, so that take a lot of work. It's take a lot of effort,
Well, I could teach you.
I do
That's
have
girl.
a question too though.
I would love that.
So seeing that you like mix and master your own stuff, right? How do you know like, okay, this is it? Because I know like me personally, like artists in general, when they're doing their own work, it's like, okay, I need to add something, or it's missing something, or let me do this. So me, I'm gonna keep tweaking until it ain't nothing to tweak no more, and the whole thing's messed up. So how do you know where it's like the boundary level for you?
I think my boundary is when I start to get frustrated. So if it's like I'm doing good, and then all of a sudden there's a part of the song where I feel like I just can't get it, it's not clicking, or it's sounding weird, and I start to get pissed off, then I'm like, okay, it doesn't need to be in it. So then I delete it out of it, but I was satisfied with the song before.
Mm-hmm.
So one thing that Sad Boy would always tell me is, and it's easy, don't overthink it.
Mm-hmm.
Once you feel comfortable with it, you're your worst critic.
Right.
So when you're listening to your own music, you're always gonna be like, oh, I could have did this better, I could have did that better. But don't, like, hear me out. I have songs out now, like, even Heavy as the Load, like, I'll listen to it and be like, oh, I could have added this, or I could have done this. But it's like, you didn't need to.
Well, see, I got 2 questions for that one. One is for DJ YT. Is something like that, the Heavy as the Load, could you play it in the club?
Okay, so it depends on what club we talking about. But yeah, I feel like there's different events at the club per se.
I said
There's
clubs.
different.
I said plural.
I'm just saying. No. I'm not talking about like what you said. I'm talking about it in general. There's different events. So like you got like R&B night. You got like, for example, you got throwback R&B night. There's different, events that take place and that go on. They got brunch. It's a good song. It's a good song. I'm not gonna lie. One of the first artists that I clicked on your page, first song I listened to, I was fucking with it.
I appreciate that.
I promise you, one of the first artists that I ain't trying to throw nobody under the bus, but the artists get sent to us before they come in. First song I clicked on your page, I was fucking with it.
I appreciate
so I
that.
give props to that.
Thank you. I appreciate
Hell
that.
yeah.
That means a lot.
Yeah, true that.
Heavy as a load, as fire as a bit.
So, which is, I don't know how to say it. It's just crazy to me that an artist is doing it. Now, the last artist that we had last week, shout out to Baby Rye, she had, said, okay, I keep it in-house.
Yeah.
The more resources that I have in-house, the more money I can spend on promotion and things like that. And it's two artists in a row that have done it. I like to see a lot more than that. But you also said in your bio, that alternative R&B.
Yep.
What made you call it that? Because I mean, everybody has their own lane,
right?
And
smokers, I'm trying to tell you.
Okay, you explain it to me because I'm trying to figure it out.
Okay, I would like to know what that means too.
Because I listened to maybe about like 4 or 5 tracks before literally coming in and gone. That's a song. That's a
it was
song.
Tough.
I'm trying to tell you, that's a song for.
Is it a song called Sober or something like that?
No.
I like that song too. Is it Sober? Is that the name of it?
That's crazy. That's for my first EP.
Sober.
Yeah. She did her research.
First. Yeah, I did the research. But
we try to get everybody in on it. So we tapped in.
Hell yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Literally, she got the vibe for anybody that's a smoker. Y'all better tap in. Get her on a hook or something.
And if you're not a smoker, you do the shrooms, the LSD. She with that too. I think I was.
For real.
And see, the crazy thing is, I seen your page, right?
Yeah.
I seen your page months and months and months ago, and I was like, dope. For some reason, women that like buzz it. I feel like, you know how they say like in relationships, women, they'll cut their hair for rebirth and stuff like that, right? But when I seen the buzz and then I seen the singing, and I was like, oh, she went through something. She got a story. Like, come here. Let me talk to you a little bit. But I was just like, man, I want to see where it's going to take her, where she's going to develop. Because at this point, you were doing shows with some of my guys that I know. And I was just like,
okay.
She really out here. So where did you, because you said Maryland, you said Germany, you said Japan, where did that come to Virginia? Was that the military or you came on your own?
Yeah, so after I left Germany, my dad, he lives in Northern Virginia, so I moved in with him, worked for a little bit, and then I decided I wanted to join myself. So I joined, technically I'm a reservist, but I've been active for 6.5 years. So did my little college thing for 1 semester, and then they were like, like, it's time for you to come work. So
okay.
Yeah. So I did that, and then obviously, like, being in the military, like, you have to have like your hair a certain way and like make sure you're dressed a certain way and upkeep and like all that kind of stuff. And so like I had to put my hair in a bun every single day.
You preaching to the mother.
Like right. Like you gotta make sure you shave. Right.
After my term, I was like, not a never.
Right.
He said, I earned this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like for me, it was like, so in the Air Force, right? Women couldn't have shaved heads until 2 years ago.
What?
Yeah.
So you can't have a shaved head and your hair can't be too long that you can't put it in the bun.
Correct.
Damn.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
That was actually a thing?
Yeah. Your hair had to be a certain length, whatever. So I had like this tattoo right here. Like my hair was like very similar to that. So it was like the little swoop-de-swoop, like real like clean cut. And then when they changed the policy, I was just going through so much. And I actually had my wife cut it off for me. Yeah. So we did like a little like breathing, like, and I cried after. I did. I had a little Britney moment. I did.
Really?
Yeah, it was.
I'm
very
sure
much.
girls with their hair is a big deal. When I did a big chop in high school, and it was a big deal.
Yeah,
I was crying too, girl. I was crying.
I understand
Real
it, but
tears.
it's just like, so do you do it all the time? Like when it gets a little bit long? Okay.
And now for me, it's like kind of like a ritual. So like if I have a really bad like 2 weeks and I know I haven't cut my hair, I'll cut my hair, and for some reason I feel immediately better. Like I feel like I just shedded whatever the past bullshit that was going on for the past 2-3 weeks. And for some reason it helps me. Just like, all right, clearing it. I listen to some music, and then like, you know what ASMR is? Like, have you ever heard like the barbershop ones where it's like I'll listen to music and like just listen to the clippers and like shave my head?
I used to have this guy I used to listen to, and I don't want to seem weird. I don't want to seem weird, but this dude, he did ASMR, and the Indians Like over in India,
Yeah.
they do this like massage the scalp back to him, and he'd be like, relax.
Yes.
He'd be like, and like next thing you know, I'm waking up in the morning. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like,
You were
damn,
knocked out, you
he
said.
got me. I'm thinking, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, where's his Cash App? I gotta send him something. I feel like I've used them and I ain't really
Right.
need to, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, that the ASMR, I let it go.
I
because
can do the ASMR too.
It make you.
They got a little out there ASMR. I don't want to go too far, but you know, they got their boyfriend ASMR where it be a little spicy.
Oh no.
There you
I
go.
can
She said,
imagine.
I'm gonna try
Be
that
a
out.
little spicy.
Right.
Hey yo, I couldn't imagine. What?
It is, and I like it.
First of all, I never heard of it.
Jeez.
I gotta put y'all on. Matter of fact, I need to make a whole label. Get a couple niggas. Have y'all do the ASMR for me. I tell y'all, I make y'all scripts for y'all, and then y'all just have y'all deep voice like, yeah, all that.
yes.
I promise you, we'll blow up. We'll be on top of the world.
Y'all gonna do it?
You know.
Let me hear that ASMR
you know how
voice.
many people would hit me up and be like, "Yo, Ed, what the hell you on?"
They not gonna know it's you.
Like
We
this,
gonna do
what
it
you doing now?
anonymous.
They be like, what you doing, bro?
Anonymous
What's wrong with
YouTube.
you?
They not gonna know it's you.
Man, I got a whole list. They gonna know. He be like, he slurred his S's. That's him. That's him right there.
You could do that.
Huh?
He said he could do impersonations.
What do impersonation?
Give me one. Let me hear
Hey,
one.
what's happening, baby?
Yeah, you could do that.
Hey, baby.
Right.
Sound
I
like
don't wanna-
Terry Crews. Easy white chocolate. Didn't want you to melt. Anyways. Nah, fuck that. No.
Y'all crazy.
Not happening. But, so, we're in Virginia. We're finally in Virginia.
Yeah.
Military brat. You have experience with a whole around the world. Got a producer named Sad Boy that's teaching you
Yes.
everything you know. Did your first EP. Now, when you did your first EP, what was the process like? Did you move any forward with it? Did you really put money behind it? Was it just like I just want to see how this goes? Like,
So obviously, like when you're first starting out, you need to go to open mics. I was going to open mics every single week. Any opportunity that I had, whether I was tired or not, whatever, going out to open mics. That was the best way that I promoted it at the time. Basically word of mouth. So just going up there, performing my stuff. And it was what a lot of people, including myself, started to notice was the venues that I was performing at. I was very different than everyone else that was there, and that's still a thing. So like I learned that it doesn't matter. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not going to go in there singing like bluegrass, like country music, like the venues that I normally perform at. So like Virginia's Got Talent, like Buco Resto Bar. Yeah, like that.
I'm gonna keep quiet on that one. I fuck with Buco, but the first one, yeah, you gonna have to see me, homie. I'm gonna keep it a buck. But yeah, I'm gonna keep it positive. Ooh, you just raised my damn blood pressure.
And then, yeah, in Newport News, I was going to. Okay. Oh, this is a crazy story I haven't told in a very long time. So, there was someone that started a record label out here, and I'm not going to name the record label because it's no longer a thing, and they were going to sign me. So my first ever show, they took me out to Richmond to perform, and it went awful. It went terrible.
Ace, I think me and Ace know who you talking about.
Oh,
we gonna
really?
keep
Yeah, I'm not gonna say no
we
names.
gonna keep this.
I don't know. Why did it go terrible? What was the problem?
We gonna keep it a buck.
So-
Okay, I
Wait,
got
y'all. What was the problem? Why did it go terrible?
So like it was the process. It was like they were just starting out. Of course, I'm a brand new artist, so I don't know what I need or what I want necessarily. So I wasn't gonna sign to them until I knew for a fact, like we had a contract. Like, what are y'all gonna do for me?
Trial period.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right. And so then, said person that owns it got arrested. And then the record label was gone. And at that point, we had started doing like weekly open mics at Hooked on Hookah in Newport News.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, I know who it is.
Okay, that's crazy. So that person, the label's gone, right? And the owner of Hooked on Hookah, he asked me if I wanted to do solo acts every Friday. And I was like, I thought about it for maybe like a good like 5 days, and I was like, well, why don't I just start my own open mic? So I started my own open mic. And I started having artists come out because there's not a lot of open mics on the other side of the water. And so there was people that were starting to come out, and I'm like, okay, now I'm starting to learn business, like music business, even if it's like in a small capacity. So I told some of the artists that were coming out, if you come perform 3 weeks in a row, I'll make you a headliner and I'll pay you every Friday that you come out.
Damn.
Yeah. So
Who around the city's doing that? You know what? Let me stop.
Days, we gonna talk.
Yeah. So, and what's crazy, I was there for a year. The majority of my headliners, I had 5 or 6 headliners. They were with me for, I would say, about 9 months. Because I thought of it maybe a couple months in, and they were with me every single Friday. Wow. Every Friday. Yeah. And they, of course, you know, they're promoting it. They're making music like we're making our own little family. And then more people are starting to come out. And then Hooked on Hookah closed down. So, yeah.
We can fix that.
Yeah.
I got somebody for you.
Cause I swear to God, bro, that little area right there.
Yeah.
The club changes up every 4 to 5 months at maximum.
Yeah.
Like, it was called another thing before then, and then the place down, like 2 places down, was a whole different club that I did performances at with 8 Millie.
Okay, yeah.
I was like, that whole strip gets changed out every couple weeks, so it's like people stop worrying about it.
Yeah.
Have you heard of a person named Zach Hines?
Yes.
Fortresses.
Yes.
We need y'all to.
Can you tap me in? Tap me in real quick.
I need y'all to.
Who is that?
You know he does live bands and everything.
Oh,
Zach Hines.
Yeah.
We need. Yes, I've had Zach up here multiple times. Zach is my.
Where is he from?
He's from here. He's in this area. He's been in this area for. No. Like
Virginia.
Yeah. He's been here for a while.
Yeah.
Like he's been in here. Yeah, I would say he's been here since. He knows Earth Gang and JID. They all went to the same school together.
Oh.
So yeah, Zach is like that. But with your voice and how you do everything, yeah. I got some other spots too.
Yeah.
I got some other spots. We'll talk about it. But
yeah,
we gotta make it. We gotta make things happen.
I am very good acquaintances with Zach.
Oh, okay.
And Fortresses, yeah.
Oh, well, okay then.
Small world.
Yeah.
And he has been telling me, he's like, where you at? When are you gonna come out? When are you gonna perform with us?
Man, I had this man come in here with his whole
nights.
his whole piano set up. I was just like, bro.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
bro, you gonna bring your piano? Bro, bring his piano in here, bro.
Oh, I gotta check it out. That's so dope.
And he goes in when he performs.
Exactly.
He goes in.
He put me on the spotlight while we were doing the show. He was like, now, Ed, go ahead, put something in it. And I was just like, He was like, homie, come in here, help Ed. I was like, because at that time I was messed up back then, but
2 keys.
Yeah, no, bro, he do the full.
That's all I got.
He do the full shebang, but that's crazy, man. You had your own spot, doing open mics. Are you willing to continue to do those, or you done?
So, my lovely best friend over here, Michele. I know they can't see her, but Michele Young. So she was coming to the open mics, and she saw like the potential in me, which I find very grateful, and I love her very much. She came up to me and she said, "Hey, I had a dream about starting a music competition, TV show," and so of course I'm in Hooked on Hookah, like doing an open mic, and so I'm like, okay, like yeah, like why not? I mean, I knew they were about to close down soon, so I'm like, why not try to go to the next venture? So, as of currently, we just got done filming our first season of our TV show.
Ah!
Yes. So,
hey, yo, hold on. Wait. Wait one damn minute. Where was the invite? Look,
we were posting stuff, like sending out. Now, hear me out. We just got a social media marketing team. So,
okay.
It'd be like that.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So, dang, y'all did y'all's first episode and then invite your boy.
We filmed the whole first season.
No. What's going on, man? What's going on? Yeah, we got to talk, man. Like, come on now. Look. the next step is because see the thing is with podcasts, like they go, and a lot of people I think they try to do it during COVID, but a lot of them are dropping. Yeah. Because they don't have a conversation. They don't have interviews to keep capacity. Right. Up. You know what I'm saying? I do two a week. Well, we do 2 a week just That's so good. I can edit and everybody do what they gotta do. Yeah. So I have enough time. If I could bring people in here every day, but being on the TV and like really, really, really getting on TV, that's the next step. Like that's the next step. So
yeah. Tap in.
You know what I'm saying? Tap in. Excuse me. It's
you good?
Spit. It's gum spit. It got in my throat. Anyways, but now we'll say this. I was on your page probably like a couple of days ago. Yeah. I think it was a couple of days. And I want to make sure it was you. I do. No, because you kept saying your wife. And then I believe that you made a post and you was like, oh, you didn't know that I was married. Mm-hmm. And now that you know that I'm married and I got a wife and whatever like that, everybody stopped fucking with me. Yeah. So is that something that is a struggle that you're dealing with? Or is it like the people that were listening to you or supporting you, was it like a fantasy that they had with you? Or, you know, because your music definitely puts you in a trance. So the fans is like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna get with Nina, and you was like, nah, married woman. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like how are you feeling with that?
I've always been open, even like so. My music, I don't ever like use specific pronouns. Like my old music, I did a little bit, but like now, I don't use specific pronouns. But I just. She's in my bio, right? People see me out in public. I have a wedding ring, like even when I'm performing, like all that kind of stuff. So it's like, I know people knew that I was married, and even on the TV show, because even though we own the TV show, I was also a co-host with Ciroc Fox, if you know who that is. But even on the show, like I would talk openly about my wife, and she would come to the shows and all that. And so I think it was because I was gaining new followers, like just from different ways. Like it was the first time that I posted something that was like, oh, it's obvious that she's gay. Like it's obvious that she's not only gay, but she's married to a woman. And so now, don't get me wrong, I didn't lose like half my followers. I lost like maybe like 10, 15. Right. And so right.
Thought she was fine as fuck.
We can't help it. You know what I'm saying? We can't help it. You know, sometimes it hurts. It hurts. We be like, damn. The same way where females is like, they might be attracted to a guy. They might see him and be like,
gay, like,
yeah, I like this, and they be like, damn, that's a waste of a man.
Like, damn, I really thought he was fine as hell.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even what's his name? Lil Nas. I think he talked about it a couple weeks ago, or like 2 weeks ago. He was just like, man, it's hard being gay out here because we don't have this and this in our community. So when we see it. And we think they part of the team, and they not. It breaks us down. I was like, man, that sucks.
Yeah.
But I know sometimes in the music business, like labels and stuff, they be like, oh, don't tell them you're married. Yeah. Don't tell them that you're dealing with somebody. Yeah. Right. They want to have that perception for the supporters and the fans that, oh yeah, they're free
that
game.
That they can attach to you in a certain way.
Yes.
Right.
Which is weird that we do that.
They know better. Fans know better.
Right. I don't. No. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I think fans know better.
When I give
me an example.
Chris Brown.
Chris Brown don't. Chris Brown don't count. He don't count.
When he's not single, we talking about in general. Even like we got
Chris
artists
Brown
out
don't
here
count.
who it got fans like look at Nicki. They hate that lady's husband.
That's true,
there's reasons.
They hate her husband, but
he's a whole sex offender.
Okay, there's reasons.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about it in general. You feel me? Like when it comes down to when you have a fantasy with somebody and then you see them, they snatched up by somebody else. You're automatically gonna feel some type of way. That's just a thing. Yeah.
Oh no, you're correct. Like when Mila Kunis, I
don't know who
I was.
Is that an artist?
Who? No. What?
She's an actress.
I don't know who that is.
Mila Kunis.
Put me on to her. Y'all, everybody know her but me. God damn.
Hanging out down the street. The same old things. We did last week. Come on, right? Or best. You never seen in the movie?
Who? Ashton Kutcher.
Hey, bro, chill out.
So you know who that is.
Chill out. She didn't.
What do you mean? Chill out. What am I losing?
She stopped taking baths when she got married to him. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on.
Stop taking baths. She don't even bathe the kids because of him. Because he don't like taking baths. He don't like the water.
Ashton Kutcher?
What?
Yeah, man. The prank.
Punked.
Yeah, punk, whatever you want to call it.
Where you get that info from, bro?
They said it. She went on TV on the news and said it. She was like, "Yeah, I don't bathe. We don't bathe like that because of the which is she had a scientific fact that we're not supposed to really bathe.
I get it, but that's still like you losing
bacteria.
it.
They're like, oh yeah, your body naturally puts up.
I get it, but you're losing it.
But yeah, she wasn't on that until she married him. That goofball.
Okay, so
it hurt me.
So trail back real quick.
I'm sorry.
So you're married. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You married.
Yeah.
You have a wife.
Yeah.
I'm
okay,
scarred.
so all of these venues and all of these, like, it sounds like you do a lot. You feel me? Like, you do weekends, whatever. How does she feel about that? Like, how is that on y'all relationship? Because, I mean, you're married.
Yeah.
So.
I will say I'm the extrovert. She's the introvert. So whenever it's, like, primarily that I'm performing, she'll show up most of the time. But we have a very good understanding of, like I said, in one of the songs we'll play a little bit later, she produced it, right? So she likes to do a lot more of the behind the scenes stuff or, like, be in the house. So we have a very trusting relationship. Like, it's not nothing like, I need your location, nothing like that. Like, if she knows I'm going out to a meeting or going out to a performance or something like that, and we're just very transparent with each other. I'm like, you feel like going? She's like, nah. I'm like, okay.
That's because she got the
That's
track. She got the air tag already on the cheek. She got the air tag right there.
Not the air tag.
I don't care what you tell me. I'm looking at it on the phone. I see where you at. Yeah, you're tracked. You know what I'm saying? You're chipped. But nah, I respect that. I think what we're gonna do is, let's see. Let's go. Yeah, let's vibe out real quick. Let's see what we got here. I got heavy as the load. You want to go try Gone? Y'all want to try Gone?
Yep.
Yeah.
Did that say Nicki Minaj? Can I?
No, that says Nina Nicole.
It looked like it said Nicki Minaj. What? I know she ain't paid that much money for a fish. Where you made that whole album?
So my wife made this beat.
How could you be so
Your wife made this beat.
manipulated? Had a plan all along.
I love her. That's what I'm saying.
Power couple. That's what it's called. Power couple.
Damn, you played me.
Exactly.
Y'all met in the military.
No, we met on a dating app.
Just know you ain't shit.
Tammy.
Yes, we did.
Hi, shout out to Tammy.
Quick to say I'm sorry. And I wasn't really sorry.
Yeah, y'all don't know about that.
Now you're
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about
I'm setting boundaries. I want you.
Tammy.
I want you gone.
It's not for you, though. It's for you.
No, Now you mad.
Reciprocation. I'm too damn patient. Couldn't give what I gave you 'cause you just kept on taking it. How do you see someone's heart and tear it all apart? Bad intentions. If I saw you
I have a
today,
great question. I have
I
this
just one thing.
Yeah, I have a amazing question, guys. After this.
I ain't gonna lie, it's giving like
Wasn't
summer when
really
you first
sorry.
came out, like summer EP, like with the you hear
Now
a
you're
car in the background.
I'm setting boundaries.
It's raw. It's raw. It sounds like genuine as
You
hell.
gone. I want you gone.
I really did. I did a whole
You
hand. I
know
said,
you were wrong. Never gotta thank you for
Like a
putting
routine.
you on. Now that you're gone, if it weren't for me, you wouldn't be where you are. You know you
Hey, bro, I'm not gonna lie, I gotta see y'all do it. I'm not saying I don't believe you, but I gotta see it. Cause I'm like, no. Like, they just looking. Just beat real quick, like,
I'm not gonna be the shoe. Okay, I'm gonna
I got a question. I have a great question. When it comes to your writing process,
hold on, songs about to end.
Okay.
It's about to end when we get to She said, talking about.
So she made the beat, and then we sat together and mixed and mastered it. Yeah. So I'm teaching her mixing and mastering right now.
Everybody's dream, bro. I feel like everybody wants somebody, like, if they gotta have somebody, anybody that wants somebody, they want somebody like this.
Yes.
Yeah. That's crazy that y'all have that. That's amazing. Shout out to y'all.
Yes, I appreciate that. I love her. She's amazing.
I'm so lost. Y'all take it. I need to process.
Well, I have a question. So it's about your writing process, because when I listen to your music, it sounds so poetic. It's just so, like smooth. You know what I'm saying? So like, what is your writing process? Do you are you a writer? Are you you punch in? You know what I'm saying? You freestyle? How do you? What's your writing process?
Chaotic. So most of the time, I make the beat first, and I think about like what vibe that I'm going for. Make the beat, and then I'll write the lyrics to it.
Like actually write them, or you punch them in?
Write them in my notebook. I have to write it in my notebook. I'm not like put it in my notes on my phone. I have to write it down in a journal. So I have like a bunch of journals, just random journals. And another thing I started doing is whenever I'm finished writing the song, I started creating a wall in the studio where I tape up all the pages from the songs.
That's fire.
And then there's other times where like I'll just be in the shower or in the car and I think of like a chorus or a hook, and I'll record it like on voice memo, and then I'll go in the studio. Yeah.
You see what I said? You see what I said?
Voice memo is important because if you come up with a crazy flow and then you can't remember it, you should have put it in the voice memo.
Yes. But I just told him. Didn't I just tell you the last time I was talking to you, man?
Yeah, bro.
You have your phone on you at any moment.
Yes, all times.
At all times. And y'all have things popping in y'all head at.
It's right below you. I know that's what you're looking for. Yeah, it's right. No, they're right there.
Said, where the water at?
Yeah. No,
I'm so sorry.
What's crazy is because I used to do it like when I was really pursuing like artistry and like recording music. I'll be on deliveries. I would turn my radio off and I would just record myself, even if it's like a little bar or a hook. I record myself and I'd be like, this all me, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I'd be like, let's see how fast I can do it from my store to the house or the delivery that I'm going to. Come back, and you know what I'm saying? And it got to the point where my phone had so many. Yeah. I keep them on my phone now and I listen to it, be like, damn, what you do? Something back then. But no, that's a great way to do it. Yeah. Because sometimes if you write it, you could write it and be like, yo, that shit fire. You can be drunk, high, sober, doesn't matter.
I promise you sober up and you forget how the flow goes.
Exactly. Oh my God.
The voice you came off with, you don't even realize that you said it slurring and whatnot on some future shit.
And you be like, damn, this was the perfect flow, but now I have no idea how I said it.
Exactly.
Yeah. Another thing too that I will say is maybe unpopular opinion. I don't record drunk. I don't record drunk, and I can't smoke weed anyway. Okay. So I don't record. Now, hear me out. I might have like a little glass of wine and like some incense in the room or something. Mm-hmm. But like, if I'm gonna be intentional about what I'm writing, because a lot of the stuff that I write it's hard for me to write like just like I'm not gonna say meaningless, but like fun songs, if that makes sense. I have a really hard time with making songs that are just like, because I'm having like that's really hard for me. Like,
you gotta be heard.
Yeah, because whatever I'm going through in life, and what I've started doing as well is if there's other situations that are going around me, to start writing more about that, because another thing that like I believe in as well is whatever you put out is eventually either going to happen or you're putting that energy out there.
Hell yeah.
And so there was a song that I had put out, and I'm gonna be transparent. I put out a little while ago with somebody, and literally what the song was talking about eventually happened. And so it was not a good thing. It was so the song was about being at the club and you're with somebody else, but you're basically trying to find this person, like trying to like work your way around of like, don't get me in trouble, like that kind of thing. And so this was before my wife and I got married, but the situation did happen. And the person was trying to actually, come on to me and like all that kind of stuff. So I was like, damn, I really wrote exactly what ended up happening. And so I try to be more intentional about what I put out there.
Hell yeah.
And also speaking the truth when I'm putting words out there. Because at the time, that wasn't the truth. That didn't happen. Right. But eventually it happened. So now I write songs based off of experiences that have already happened. Because I'm like, you ain't about to, universe, no.
Manifestation,
you your brain.
You can speak things into existence, and you got to make sure you be careful about what you say. Just like the group chat, I don't know which one of y'all said Grand Rising, but I really liked it.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to be the Grand Rising person, but if somebody else be like Grand Rising, it would be like, Grand Rising.
I only say that now just because good morning.
Good morning.
Like the word morning just sounds like we about to like grieve over somebody like that.
We about to cry together.
Like, why are we saying good morning? It sound weird as
well, your brain.
I'm so glad.
Word phrase up. I get what you're saying. That shit, why I'm like.
Yeah, I don't want to mourn in the morning.
No, I was laughing because
in the AM.
I just had this
not the morning. Trying to make.
I literally just had this talk with my sibling, right? And
not
he was
morning.
telling me like,
I don't want to mourn.
The same thing, like good morning is like a crazy like. He showed me the TikTok. It was a thing trending on TikTok. Yeah, it was a thing trending,
right?
And I didn't understand it because I was like, damn, people try to be so spiritual and they try to flip anything.
But it's real.
I understand.
Even like poor baby. Like when I be like my baby cry, my son cry, I be like, oh poor baby. I be like, oh not poor baby, because my baby ain't motherfucking poor.
Period.
The fuck are you talking about?
See, it's just random stuff. Like, you don't even got to be spiritual. It's just certain things.
Poor baby, where do we get that from?
Yeah.
After a while, you start realizing that's like the same thing when when you was a kid and your mom or dad was like, she said something that was like, nowadays they be like, hey yo, pause.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Like now it's a hey yo, pause moment. Back then it was a threat.
Right.
Yeah. It was an actual threat.
Right.
I like it.
You gotta be. That's my personal opinion. Is be intentional about what you put out there.
Yeah.
Because you're also creating an image for yourself. So like, I'm not gonna go out there and be like, I got $1 million and I'm in the club every weekend shaking my ass. I don't do that. So like, don't get me wrong. I have a song called Throwback.
I want to hear that. Can we play that next?
Tune in on that.
Request for that next, please.
Hey, look, I'm looking at the Gmail. I'm looking at the Gmail right now and be like, hold on, I only got 4 songs, and none of them say that.
I see Lucky up there though.
Yes. So I do not claim to be a rapper at all. Period. I just like to make music.
I heard some bars though. To be honest,
I tried.
Yeah. Okay. So before we play this song, like, where were you on? Because you was like, because in the intro you said, oh, you don't think this person can rap, da da da. So you just said you're not a rapper. So where did it come from?
I think it was from me. Like, I don't want to be put into a box, so no one's gonna put me into a box. So like, if I decide I want to drop a country song tomorrow, I'm gonna do it. Yeah. Like I have an 80s beat that I made that's like in my catalog. I haven't made something with it yet. I hope I can soon. But like
she got it.
And like even with some mainstream artists, like if they, for example, my biggest inspiration, point blank period, is Kehlani. I know she has a lot of shit going on.
I didn't want to. Hey, look, I didn't want to say it and be like,
you gonna talk about me like that?
That's my wife, my second wife.
I was going. Oh,
but like
Kehlani is fine as fuck. Yes. Though.
But when she dropped Crash, like a lot of people were like, "You're not tuning into your R&B shit." And so a lot of people weren't fucking with it. But a lot of people were also fucking with it because she was going more into like experimenting with the production and like the beat and all that kind of stuff. And so I loved Crash. Don't get me wrong, I love all her other music too. But like for her to go out and do something different is like, okay.
During that album, she was going through them baby daddy problems.
Yes.
Them baby daddy issues.
Baby daddy.
I would say.
And that she was, because people was like.
She's still going through baby daddy issues.
She was eating.
Her daddy.
She was eating, but. Go ahead.
It's still baby daddy issues. Her baby daddy try to say she in a coat, all that. He trying to get the custody. So.
Yeah.
Still baby daddy issues.
Yeah, because she's just up there. She does stuff and it's just like.
Yeah. But you know what? Another thing too, why she inspires me is like she's going through all that shit, but she still finds a way to push to do what she needs to do. Like she's on tour.
Resilience.
For fact. For fact.
Right. So it's like no matter what you have going on, like that's the outlet. Music is the outlet. So, and I watched one of her Q&As yesterday, and somebody was like, "Do you listen to your own music?" And she said no. She was like, "When I put a song out there, it's for." I made it, that's when I was listening to it, that was the purpose, and then I put it out there for everyone else to hear. And so that's what I was going through at the time when I made it. So now I'm in a different stage of my life. So she was like, I don't intentionally like listen to my own music.
Yeah.
So
I can agree with that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I guess we gonna step into the rap category with this next one, ladies and gentlemen, because I want to see.
Yeah.
I mean, I listened to it. I want to see what the bars really is. Now that I'm not moving around, let me listen to it for real.
And it's the anniversary of this song coming out.
This song?
Yeah.
Is the anniversary?
Yeah.
How long has it been out?
A year.
A year?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait 1 minute. Hold on. Before we play the song.
And the cover was cute. Put the cover in here for the edit.
My app. My distribution app.
When you tell me who we finna talk
I get it.
I'm doing my research on y'all.
I get it.
Before y'all come here, please don't come here on no craziness, acting somewhere that you're not. Because I'm looking up your profile as soon as you say you coming up.
That's a
here.
good point. You said don't act different because I can
don't
see
act different.
Right.
Please don't. I'm looking at it.
I'm more of a type person. I do the same thing with my movies. I watch like a trailer.
Yeah.
And okay, I'm gonna go see the movie. But after that, I'm not watching no details, no backstory. Like I said, I've had your page on there for a good little while.
I want to know the
It's
backstory.
The up close story.
But you know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to be a fan. I'm not trying to. I'm
no,
not trying
because
to be on
he was.
I have a real important question, guys. What is your sign?
I'm a Pisces.
Oh, I knew that you was a Pisces.
What's your sign?
I'm a Pisces too. That's why I knew you was a Pisces. When is your birthday?
March 18th. When's your birthday?
Girl, I know she fucking lying, y'all.
Hey, look. Hey,
when's her birthday?
Why did she held that?
No, hold on. Cause I knew she was lying. Y'all know when my birthday is. Just so everybody take a guess.
March 18th.
Girl, what we birthday twins?
Oh my God!
Finish my heart.
Bro, she played that one.
Put it close to the. I did it.
Yeah, you played the hell out of that one.
By the way, we knew this already.
Yeah, we've been waiting.
She solidified this already. She just wanted.
No.
She wanted this moment to be like, yeah, it's solidified.
She said,
"Twin, where have you been?"
That's crazy. That's wild.
Yeah. I have a question about your vocals as well.
Okay.
So like me as an artist, right? Mm-hmm. I'm a rapper. I can't sing, but I'm working on my singing voice. Uh-huh. Did you always know you could sing? Or like did you have to acquire that singing voice? Like did it come to you? You had to work on it?
I still work on it every day.
So do you
still gotta work on it every single day.
So it's just like for some people I think maybe it's natural. Is it natural for some people?
I would say it was natural for me, yeah. Or I learned at a really, really young age. I would say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's dope.
But you could always still learn.
I'm trying.
It doesn't matter.
Twin, where have you been?
Yo, no. Thank you. I'm sorry. It's just like the vibe is there, and I want to hear this rap song.
Yeah, play that shit.
I can't let it keep going.
When I perform this, people look at me like I'm crazy.
Get up.
I look at
it. And I love it.
I'm not gonna lie, I would too.
Yeah.
For the first listen.
Well, I didn't hear it, so I don't know.
Just wait.
Hold on, yeah, you did. I played
the beginning when she was rapping.
Yeah.
I did hear
that's
a little.
That's the intro. You didn't really hear it because you was just like, oh my God, I'm a twin. We're twins. And I was like, well, hey, this is a fire song. Yeah, but it happens. Yeah, roll the tape. Come on, do it for me. Until then, y'all give me another.
Where have you been?
So you randomly do British accents too?
Who?
You? I just heard it.
No,
You just did
it just happens.
Let me hear your British. Say it again.
Huh?
I wish I could do a British
you don't
accent.
even know what he said.
I can do an African accent.
Sure, yeah.
I could do African accent. I can't do British. I always wanted to do British, but it never worked out. I can do African.
Keep my name out your fucking mouth!
Like the UK shit.
You know that girl named Nicholle? Yeah, she sings, right? Did you know she could rap? First things first, keep my name out your fucking mouth. You know I'm Mexicana, straight from the south. I'ma stomp you, leave you dead like a fucking mouse. Shut your trap, don't make another damn sound, ayy. You wanna push me when I'm close to the edge, but little did you know I'ma hang you from the ledge. And when you crying and pleading, I'ma crush your little fingers until they stop bleeding. I'm sorry, that wasn't very ladylike. Should I go ahead and hang up the fucking mic? Hell nah, if you can't handle what I'm saying, go on to your mama, cause I ain't fucking playing. You fucking lucky. You fucking lucky. I don't swing on your ass, you fucking lucky. You fucking lucky. You fucking lucky. But they can swing on your ass, thought you was lucky. Am I bothering you? Should I shut up and sit down like you want me to do? I am a little crazy if you want me to shut up. Well, go ahead and make me. I'm tired of bitches. Fuck all you snitches. Keep running your mouth, I knowing that you're gonna be covered in stitches. You must like my name, it's all that you say. Let me spell it for you, N-I-N-A. You fucking lucky. You fucking lucky. I don't swing on your ass, you fucking lucky. You fucking lucky. You fucking lucky. But they can swing on your ass, thought you was lucky. She's crazy.
Right.
Ah, that's on some.
Yeah, that was fine.
But like you said, those things like
Yeah.
But I get it.
I mean,
I fuck with it.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
calm. It gives you. It's like you doing rap, but it still gives like your style.
Man.
Yeah, I
So
agree. And I could see, you know what? I could see like a video with you and your friends with a Ouija board. You fucking lucky. You fucking lucky. You know, I could see it like some like dark shit. Like it's kind of rocky, dark type thing. I like it. I think that's what I could see for the visual. You fucking lucky.
Bro, I'm promising you.
Right.
She
With the
get
net.
her and a remix of her and another girl
Yeah, all
rapper,
that.
like
Oh,
a
that'd be
girl
fire.
rapper
That'd be
that actually
fire. I love
rap,
that.
and then they just ad-libbing in the background.
I ain't
You
gonna lie,
fucking
man. I got
lucky.
like Harley Quinn vibes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Harley
With the
Quinn.
Ouija board. You can't forget the Ouija board.
Why is the Ouija board?
You fucking lucky. All y'all going. It's fire.
Wild take.
Got her over the top like you fucking
Fucking lucky.
Right?
Yeah.
Fucking lucky.
Make your eyes
Like,
roll back.
crazy?
You fucking
Right.
lucky.
That shit would be fire, actually.
Yeah.
You know what that reminds me of is I don't know how y'all feel about Doja Cat.
Oh no,
Doja,
I like
yeah.
her music.
Just dope.
I fucks with her music, but the whole little
The other stuff,
the other stuff that everybody's insinuating and what she be
darkness?
promoting, all that crazy shit. I'm like, I'm gonna just
It's just an image.
listen
Yeah.
to the music.
I would say-
Stick there.
My opinion is the Doja shit. It's just like she just want to portray something that she knows is going to be a wow factor for people.
I feel like she confused. She been confused for years.
Go
I
on.
remember Doja before she had these hit singles and she was just doing the web series
remember
off the webcam.
Tia
Yeah.
Tamara with
Tia
Remember-
Tamara, hey.
No, the
Tia
move
Tamara.
see, even then when people saw the move, I was just like, yo, she been like this.
Yeah.
Like before the Kai Cenats, before all them, and everybody was on Twitch, they had their own little forums that you would have to get the link from Reddit just to get to, because what they were doing and what they were saying, it was like one of those things where they had to go on unbanned websites just to hear them say. So that's the Doja I remember. The Doja where when everybody sees her now, she's like, oh man, she got her eyebrows cut off. Nah, I didn't see Shorty with her eyebrows cut off, eyelashes plucked out, everything.
Yeah.
That was just already been happening. People just got. I think the fact that she does it so openly, everybody's like, oh my god, and it's like, bro, come on now. Like your favorite female that you think got like the baddest hair and the biggest boobs and all that, bro, she's probably got a wig and some more stuff. Is the eyelashes ain't real, so them little wings that you in love with, like,
nah, bro, I think
it's not her.
Right, yeah.
But you gotta love the person.
But do you think it's an image or do you think it's real?
No, the image is already
The
there.
image is herself.
Bro,
Did she create that image herself?
The only
I don't understand what y'all trying to say.
The only thing is now,
Clear me up.
with the music business now, how they sexualize females and shit like that.
Yeah, they can't.
Shit, once they knew Doja was here to stay, they sexualized the fuck out of her to the point where now you see her ass is out, see through everything. But I
I
ain't even never met the lady.
Okay,
she came to some with like.
Out of all the female rappers, Doja Cat, I wouldn't say Doja Cat is the most. She not that sexualized.
Shit,
I don't think so.
She's not the most sexualized.
She's not very much
she's up
sexualized as opposed to all the other female rappers.
I've seen Doja Cat's
She's
labia
more
during
lower on the list.
live performance.
She's more lower on the list. She's more like, oh, I want to be weird. I want to be myself. I want to be demonic. I want to be da. But sexualization? Are you joking? She's way not up there on the list.
Yeah,
is it just because
It's no
she
way you
has her
believe
ass
that.
out? Or is it like
She barely have her ass out that much. I mean, she have her ass out, but it's not like a. Oh, I got the big, huge BBL with the.
It's not about the surgeries. I literally seen this shorty's labias on.
I did see that. I ain't gonna lie.
I seen the labias.
I seen the pussy lip.
Nicholle is crazy government.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't seen it.
He said lady.
Okay, fine.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
win.
It's nothing that on Doja. The only thing that I haven't seen is it.
But
but
the
here's
labias you only seen it for like a half a second at least.
No, fact.
that was an accident?
It won't like
She said it was an accident. There you
yeah,
go.
it was at least
I'm
it
just
was
on
an
their side.
accident.
I
I've seen
And it was
strippers-
only
I've
a
seen
half a
strippers cover up
second.
more.
Okay, but wait. On
The whole
the
pussy was out,
sexualization
can't
of
lie.
like the women in the tears, right?
Yeah.
Doja Cat doesn't put. I can't recollect like a song where she's openly like
She not that sexual.
talking about pussy and like do this to
who's
me
the
and do
most
that to me.
Sexy
over-sexualized?
Red.
I mean, it,
Sexy Red.
yeah.
Sexy Red, City Girls.
You can't say City Girls because
Can't say City
they're
Girls.
not together no more.
You can't say City
They
Girls.
still
And the
they
only
were
reason-
when they were together they were second on the list. Fuck.
Did that together.
And the
They was
only
like,
reason-
we gonna get this bag.
The only
We
reason
gonna
you can
talk
say
about
Sexy
it.
Red is because her verbiage ain't like that.
Was it
Her
facts or was
vocabulary
it
is just
fake?
like that.
Okay, can I ask you
Fake
a
or
question?
facts?
Can I ask you a
Facts for
question?
50% maybe. Yeah.
So you talking about females being sexualized,
Yes.
right?
It's
Okay,
Sex
so
sells.
the
It's
names
unhelpable.
that you called, right? What
Yep.
type of music are they making?
fuck a nigga, get money.
Okay, so
yeah, get a check.
So they talking about fucking niggas getting bread, right? That's not a reason to sexualize nobody.
That's
of course.
sexualism.
Right.
But that's the audience you're attracting. You're attracting niggas who, oh, she's talking about fucking niggas.
And they
She's
are attracting
niggas.
women who do the same thing.
Yeah. So it's like, for example, like, who you could call? Who gonna get?
Who don't do
I mean,
it.
I can't even lie. Females.
Doja really don't do that.
Either way, I
Regardless,
agree with
yeah.
that. Either way.
Doja Cat don't talk about selling pussy.
But I'm saying,
Yeah.
what female do y'all know?
I never
that
heard that.
Sexualized that doesn't talk about sex. That if they do talk,
You sexualize
All of them.
yourself.
I mean, that's what I was trying to get to. Like, look at Janelle Monáe.
Suki is a.
She don't talk about popping pussy, but niggas still be on that.
Hold on,
I
you
feel
said
like
what?
Janelle Monáe.
They won't.
She's like, she's like an auntie.
Hell nah.
Did you
Hell
not
nah.
see- Oh, no. No.
thick auntie that
No,
everybody
no,
want. What you
no,
talking
I'm
about?
not
But
gonna let you-
but they gonna have
Everybody wants.
they gonna have the respect. They not gonna go on the interview and say, "Oh, I want to fuck Janelle Monáe. I want to beat her front of back." that. They're not gonna do that.
Disrespect your auntie like that.
They're not gonna do that.
Why would you
Bruh,
disrespect
They
your
wouldn't.
auntie
That's
like
my
that?
point.
Now I'ma
Okay,
check
wait,
y'all- I'm
also-
gonna check y'all internet card because y'all forget Janae did a whole thing
Come
with
on.
titties out. She did a whole
Exactly.
video, titties out.
She
What
came
you
out with
mean?
that. After-
Areolas out and everything. We,
Areolas
we,
Her whole titties?
yes.
Yeah.
So what are
Beautiful
y'all
and
talking
everything.
about?
Where is this at? Because I need to see
This
it.
happened months ago.
Pull it
I'm
up.
talking
Janelle,
about. I'm talking about in general, though.
Somebody
I'm talking
pull it
about
up.
Somebody who that's not her typical style of music.
Where can I see it at?
You get what I'm
Because
saying?
the shit that she was doing didn't work. Nobody listened to
Where
her.
was it? I need
Nobody
to
was
see
with
it.
it.
But they,
Okay, they did the same thing with Billie Eilish.
And you see what she
Yes,
did, right?
yes.
She
Wait,
took
hold
that
up.
hoodie off. She took that hoodie off, and guess
That
what?
hoodie off, and she showed that she has some breasts.
Yes. Yes,
And
it's
now
a-
everybody on
But
her.
the fact that people, even
And that
back in
shit
the day,
crazy.
what's that one song?
I never seen
from
her
back in the day when they
sexualized.
were talking about Miley Cyrus turning
It's not that
18.
They sexualized her. They
You know what I'm
said,
talking
take
about?
that big ass T-shirt
And
off.
she did. I seen the
And
dress.
they
It was
finally did, and you
It
seen
was
the
a
breasts
hip hop
is-
song.
I seen
And
that.
it was a rapper talking about
Now they don't
call
want her to
Miley, call
go
me when you
back
turn
to wearing
18.
That type of shit.
But she did.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
I can't
but
remember.
now she don't as much, and now everybody's like, oh, they sexualizing her, and I see that because
She
she
can't
came out
even-
with big T-shirts.
she couldn't even-
came out showing who she was just as
Big
an artist,
T-shirt
which
like
was the best
Billie
thing.
Eilish.
Billy can't even do that soft sorrow type music anymore since that hoodie been off.
Cause they want her to
Yeah,
dress like that.
That's
but
why she did that
that's
video.
why
But
she-
that's what she makes.
You see,
Bend that
but you
ass
seen that video where
over.
she
Let that
had-
coochie
when she finally
breathe.
took everything off.
Yeah.
In the first video she did, she had nothing but I think it was like a female slumber party, and they was all in lingerie and
Yeah.
shit like that.
Yeah,
It's
yeah, I
like,
seen that.
that was the transition. Be like, hey Billy, people want to know this right here.
With
you
them
right,
titties
you
on my-
already, Billy, you already at a 6.
Them
Let's say just say 6.
See?
Then
picture is one of them.
What y'all say, areolas? I don't see it.
no, because no, you had to see.
I need to see the
I'm
areola.
talking about. Bro.
Where's the areola?
No,
The fuck?
They bugging like
I ain't seen no areola, not a half an areola.
No, she was butt bro. She
I
had,
seen
she had me
braids
like okay
over
damn,
the
right,
areola.
Okay,
right
okay,
there.
so let's do it like this, right? So we're talking about sexualizing females based off of their music, right? So
Show
do you
me.
feel like, okay, y'all are two separate artists, right?
Yeah.
You do what you do.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You do what you do,
Yeah.
right? Let's do it like this. Since y'all talking about like it don't matter, it's the music. Do you feel like with your type of music, do you feel like you're in a position to still get sexualized as a female?
Absolutely.
Do you feel like with your music, you're in a position to still get sexualized?
I think like a R&B style is less likely to get sexualized than a female rapper. A female rapper,
You said what?
bend that ass over, make that coochie breathe, something.
You know what?
I feel like if you singing, you can be like, it's gonna sound
I wouldn't-
sexier. Even if you say, bend that ass over, make that coochie breathe. It's gonna sound.
No.
It's gonna sound classier than rap.
I'm gonna dead this shit right now. Who you think is y'all all listen to music, right?
Yeah.
Who do you think is a bigger freak? Janae Ayako or Sexy Red?
Janae.
Have you heard Maniac?
Okay,
by
we're not-
Jhené Aiko?
Janae.
That's
We not- first of all-
she nasty.
First of all,
She
Shout out
nasty.
Big
First
Sean.
of all,
Shout out
let's-
Big Sean. I
okay.
see why he's like motherfucker.
let me say this.
Got his
Yes.
ass implants
Yes.
and all that.
Yes.
Man, stop playing with me, man.
I don't want to talk about Big Sean. If he don't want to get married, nigga, fuck it. Fuck you. Fuck it. Anyways.
been holding her down this long.
Anyways,
Keeping her name
Janae
positivity and
Aiko,
not
she
trashing
have a
her
little
in
more
any type of
class.
Yeah.
Just because, you know, bend that ass over, make that coochie breathe. She not saying that. And then on top of the fact that she not saying that, even if she
All she
was
said
saying
was
that,
eat the booty
bend
like
that ass
groceries.
over,
say
make
that
that
too.
coochie breathe.
What I-
Beyonce
The
too. Beyonce did
melody.
it too.
Listen,
Ego.
can I say my opinion? The melody make it a little more graceful, I would say.
A freak is a freak. Don't matter.
Grace.
What I was finna say is
Grace is
too,
grace.
a R&B artist is gonna be more poetic with their
Exactly.
words than just
Exactly.
saying, "Let me bust this coochie open." They
Yeah.
gonna say that.
Yeah.
They gonna say, "All right, let me." They gonna describe
Let me
it
coo-
because
let
they
this
have to
coochie
sing, so they
exhale
gonna-
instead of breathe.
They know how to marinate. They shake it.
Let this coochie
They
exhale.
gonna let that shit breathe.
Hey,
Easy bake
man.
type shit.
They gonna call- they're gonna call it a
They
flower, they're gonna
marinate
call it
it,
something
they
else.
gonna
Yeah.
stop. It's gonna have
let this
all the-
flower
all the stuff.
exhale.
Right.
all the stuff you want in it.
Let's write that down.
Yeah, write it down.
Right.
Man, wait, that's it. Yeah, y'all bugging. That shit
That's
crazy.
funny. It's grace and then it's ratchet.
At the end of the day, nasty. I don't care what kind of wordplay you do with it.
Okay, so the conclusion to this discussion was what? What was the conclusion?
Singing R&B is more graceful than rap.
Regardless, a female is gonna get sexualized.
Yes.
The sexualism is more acceptable in R&B than it is in rap, because if it's rap, you ratchet.
No.
Ooh,
That's my opinion.
I'm glad the camera
Do you
focused on
think? Do you
it.
think it's a difference between sensuality and being sexual?
Yes.
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 No,
let's look at it like this, because if we got people like Bryson out here talking about let me come dick you down, but when you got like rappers out here talking
like
about
Brent, he like
dicking down,
lovely.
different.
So, yeah, it's real.
Told you, he said he want to hit you in so many positions.
From side to side.
Yeah, but then you got somebody like Kodak talking about dicking somebody down. You're gonna look at him like he kind of crazy. You see what I'm saying? So it's sensual versus sexual.
Yeah.
There's a
But you
difference.
know what? We'll accept both, but it's a gracefulness as opposed with the R&B. It's y'all are more graceful. With the rap, y'all just bend that ass over. Make that pussy breathe.
I guess. I guess. But to focus back on the music, to focus to bring it back. You said that it was the anniversary.
Yeah.
For that song, a year.
Yeah.
What made you send a year's old song?
So, being a female business owner, and even like with my job right now, I feel like I'm constantly having, and I'm sure this, I guess it goes along with the same subject, kind of, is having to work even harder than the males that are in the same situation or above you. And then when you're exceeding beyond what the capabilities are of said males that are in those positions, then it's like a threat. You're a threat. So that's basically what Lucky was about. Is like, you want me to shut up and sit down, but I'm not going to. And you're lucky that I can't swing on you because you're a man. And you could probably beat my ass, which is not okay. But basically, like, you know.
You gotta stand up for yourself regardless.
Yeah.
See where I'm getting at, right? Because I didn't see some female. Anyway.
This, I know it's like Tracy.
Really
it's
try
like,
to stand up for themselves?
Cause but you need
commend you, but
a billionaire.
You 5'2" and he's 6'4".
It don't matter, bro. When I seen Jay-Z come out the hotel, I mean out the goddamn elevator like that, I knew something happened.
Solange ain't short, bro.
She beat the fuck out of his ass.
She not short, bro.
But she's small though.
Think about this.
She's small though.
But he ain't that tall.
She's small.
But also, hear me out, like on this like situation, right?
Yeah.
So say me and Michele are sitting at a business table with two other men, and we have the same credentials, we have the same all this kind of stuff going on, right?
They're gonna look
and
at
then
him.
they're listening more to him, or they're undermining what we're saying. It's like in certain situations, like I really cannot swing on you right now, but like just know, like you're fucking lucky that I can't right now, and I want you to know that. But also, I'm not gonna sit down and shut the fuck up the way you want me to.
So do you feel like a lot of people, well, males are gatekeeping in the business aspect of your field?
I think in the music industry, and this is my personal opinion, there's a lot more males anyway. It's a male dominated industry, right? So either way, it's going to be that there's more gatekeepers and stuff like that.
Interesting.
But
trust me, bro.
yeah, I mean, that's really it. There's the
real
music
deep,
industry
bro.
is mostly males. So even going back to being a female producer, like I produce for multiple male rappers in the area. But it's like when my name's on it, they're like, "Oh,
They look at
female
you,
producer?
Look at you crazy.
Right.
It's the same thing with some artists that like are signed under a Millie for her management. When some people look at Millie like just because she's a female, they be like,
she be doing it though.
Yeah, she be doing it heavy, and I commend all of them, like Lady A, Millie, even Coco the Plug, who works with Jacket Spade.
We got
like,
I ain't gonna announce it on this, but
I'm about to say,
Oh.
it's a lot of females that are really the ones who are actually pushing a lot of these artists out here,
Right.
And they get undercut a lot of times because just somebody got the same credentials, but just because you a little bit closer to Zaytoven or a little bit closer to G Herbo or whoever you working with, you think you got a upper hand, and it's like,
yeah.
She bringing all the talent, the talent want to work with her, and cause she, like she said, fuck with her 3 times, you could be a headline for a show.
Yeah.
After that you get paid.
Yeah.
Tap in artists, get your name in there, start working with her.
Yeah, and that's even why like we started our own business too. So it's called the Full Package Contest, but it's like we even have hardships, you know? Like we have a lot of males on our team. They're very respectful, like all that kind of stuff. They of course we have like disagreements on stuff, but we're able to work things out. That's the whole point of a team. Yeah. There have been other times where like I think we were at our pilot release party and there was a guy there and he pulled us to the side and was trying to offer like a business partnership or something, and he was like thinking that we didn't know the information, but he was trying to give us a certain amount of money. If I give you this up front, then you need to give me this percentage of the business. And the math was fucking stupid. It was like he was definitely trying to undercut us, like we weren't gonna know. And like it was that kind of stuff happens all the time. And then of course the sexualization stuff, like people, you know, we're business partners, like people trying to ask us both to go do stuff or like different stuff like that. It's like we're trying to have a business conversation right now. Why is this even coming up? Like, so it's the whole undermining thing that I don't fuck with. So yeah.
No respect.
I mean, you're giving an insight, and that's why before the show I said, I was like, yo, I want more females on the show. Not that I don't like the people that came on the show or the females that I've had on the show, but I want more because y'all go through a lot. Y'all go through a lot in this business. And to really solidify yourselves, some succumb to the BS, and some don't succumb, and then they got to deal with more BS because it's just like, I don't want to deal with you. You know what I'm saying? And then it is sad, but I think if we had more platforms out there that speak on that situation, and people will be like, okay, cool, all right, I see it, I see it, so they can step up and be like, I'm not like that. You know what I'm saying? No. Yeah. That's why even for this show, like, could I have a whole male panelist? Yeah. But coming here with all males and females and shit like that, it's gonna fuck up. I needed a balance.
Right. Different perspectives.
Needed a balance. You know what I'm saying? It had to happen. But yeah, man, like, we need more. We need more conversations like this, so everybody understands, like, just because she's a female don't mean she's slow. Don't mean she don't know the business. Don't mean she's not about her business, you know what I'm saying?
Right. The 50s no more.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? But speak on it, teach on it. Yo, we got one here, ladies and gentlemen, solidified. But you had said this line, and I've been holding this in this whole time. You said this line, and it was crazy. You was like, y'all didn't think I was a female Mexicano?
Mexicana, yeah.
Yeah, Mexicana.
Oh,
yeah.
So you biracial?
Yeah. So technically... So I'm Thai, Mexican.
Hold on, Thai?
Yes,
Thai,
like Thailand.
What? Yeah. Really?
Thai, Mexican, what? Keep going.
And then half white, of course. So Italian. That's why my nose is like this, but that's okay. So, but yeah, my dad is Thai and white, and then my mom is Mexican and white.
Wow.
Yeah, but I grew up, like my whole life, I grew up with my Mexican family. So a lot of the times, like the heritage that I like put out there is obviously the one that I grew up with. So I barely know nothing about like my Thai side.
Where the soul come from?
Yeah. So, and then of course, like growing up in Maryland, and this is something that I really want to say too that I feel like is important, is appreciating Black culture is very important to me as well, because my wife is Black, right? My stepdad is Black. He's from Nigeria. And so it's like, even though I might not be the same race, it's like being able to display respectfully and tastefully your respect for other cultures and stuff like that. And I definitely appreciate and get a lot of inspiration from the Black culture for the R&B, for the music that I put out, like all that kind of stuff. So, and obviously we know this, a lot of genres of music are stemmed from that. So definitely, just in general.
So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, no matter what shade you are, we all connected. You see, Ace, I say it every show. Ace Black. Ace Black. He might look Ahmed, but he Black.
I say Black, Indian, and just maybe like a tad bit of Spanish. Spanish
Uh-huh.
somewhere down there.
Yeah.
Have you ever tried those since you said you've been, with your Hispanic side and the culture and stuff like that? Have you ever had a song where you using like your bilingual abilities?
Yeah. I have a song out called
I heard it.
It's called No Sonrisa. So it's
I like
Yeah.
it too, y'all.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
It's hard.
Part 2.
I was
part-
like, bachata.
when we do our part 2, give me everything. 'Cause
Yeah.
you gave me these hard R&Bs, alternative R&Bs.
Yeah.
But and then you gave me a rap song. And bring me something. Bring me something showing all sides.
okay.
Keep the
That's
creative, the versatility though. Keep that.
Yeah.
Keep rapping and all that.
So you
Do it
never
everything
know,
you
bro.
want to do.
never
You a
know.
Pisces. You got to do whatever.
All of it.
Oh my God.
Everything you feel.
She not finna let that Pisces thing go.
Yeah, you know I'm not gonna let it go.
Now I'm working on getting me a
Fuck.
verse.
Where have you
Getting a verse, I'm getting
been?
me a
Hey, look, I need
verse.
some
I'm letting
singing,
you
some
know that
singing
now.
lessons.
Y'all all tap in.
So the next song that we're about to play.
Yeah.
Explain loss in translation. Loss in translation.
So, Lost in Translation is. I was going through a really rough time with, and this was recent. This happened last week. So I just recorded this song.
This
and,
is a
and finished it this morning.
hold on.
Yes.
So hold on. This is a No Limit exclusive.
Yeah.
Let's go. This is a
Yes.
No Limit exclusive. Yeah.
So, my mom called me and she was telling me about like some relationship issues she's having with my stepdad, all that kind of stuff, and it was a lot. So part of that too is like I'm the oldest daughter, right? So my mom's 44, I'm 26. I have 4 younger siblings at my mom's house. My youngest sibling is 3. Let's keep that in mind.
You said 3?
3. Yeah. So, being
She listened to that music.
yes, absolutely. I love
like-
her so much.
You like a grand sister.
Yes.
Hey,
Yeah.
what DC on Fly say? I'm a grandbrother.
Yeah. And so like being that like I'm the oldest daughter, right? And so I know that's the thing that goes around too. Being the oldest daughter, you're like the warrior of the family, right? So you're having to be the mediator between like your parents and like your younger siblings, all that kind of stuff. So I took the situation that she was going through and I wrote this song for her and my stepdad based off the situation they were going through to try to help them understand each other, because I had a separate conversation with her and had a separate conversation with him. And so I try to create a song where both of their perspectives are in it. And so to try to kind of help them like come together and think about it. But I made it like general enough to where it goes to with any relationship. So like even in my marriage, like this song applies to it. Like in friendships, in family, like all that kind of stuff.
So basically, what you was talking about with like situations going on around you, you gonna try to implement.
Exactly.
I see that.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
I'm excited. So, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, we about to get a No Limited exclusive.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She said she finished this song this morning.
I did.
Hey, I love it. I love that. Let's get it.
Talent.
Can we talk, babe? Another restless night, another stupid fight. Now we lay in bed, made of stone. Our words get tangled, hearts entangled in this tug of war. How long can we go? We're lost in translation. Our broken love's hesitation. We need a new foundation to make it clear again. Why we lost in translation? Why we lost in translation? Why we lost in translation? Can you hear me? Please hear me. Why we lost in translation? My eyes are bleeding for some meaning, searching for a sign. lost in translation? Why we lost in translation? Can you hear me? Please hear me. Why we lost in translation?
Shit hard.
Why we lost in translation? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Lost in translation? Please hear me. Please hear me. Please hear me. Please hear me. We're lost in translation. Our broken love's hesitation. We need a new foundation to make it clear again. Why we lost in translation? Why we lost in translation? Why we lost in translation? Can you hear me? Please hear me. Why we lost in translation?
I would have to say, for that type of meaning, verbiage, and stuff like that, and put on a simple beat,
Yeah.
that holds a lot of weight.
Yeah. I'm glad that you noticed that.
Holds a lot of weight. It was simple. Beat ain't. You know, sometimes when you listen to music, it's like the beat takes over the message.
Yeah.
That was straight message.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was
straight writing.
You know what I'm saying?
It's the writing.
Like, it was straight to the point. Like, hey, look.
I'm so poetic.
It's one of those songs you send to your ex.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
look,
what I'm saying. That it sounds
Trying to
familiar.
prove a point.
Like, it doesn't even sound. It sounds like some like you know, some songs you hear and you automatically add it to your playlist because it sounds like something that you know, but you can't really put your finger on it. It's one of them songs.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like, I'll definitely be going to find this shit because
I
it's
love
like that
that.
shit. It sounds familiar. Like,
Yeah.
the words, the message, everything. It's like,
Yeah.
I really feel it.
I appreciate that. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you though. I think you might be screwed in the future because once this song comes out, there's gonna be a lot of babies made to this. So I think you need to lawyer. You know, you need to lawyer up now and have your things in a row. So, you know, I had my third kid because the marriage was over. I was almost free.
He was a cheater. He won't shit.
Yeah,
He
I'm
was
saying.
eating bitches' ass.
Look,
All that.
hey, look.
And it's her fault. I blame her.
Hey, look.
They can blame me. That's all right.
If he was doing that, listen to this song, y'all worked it out, then yeah, you're a miracle worker. You like the new Dr. Phil. You know what I'm saying?
I was listening.
Hey, I know he was feeling it because I was looking up. I ain't gonna lie
I
to
had to
you.
walk out, bro.
I seen.
My bad.
I'm
That
looking.
shit hurt.
Yeah, I'm looking.
no.
No, I
I'm
know.
sorry.
I was
Hey,
like,
hey, look, I know that because, hey, look, I look over right here on the phone. He on the page, like, yep, got it, locked in.
Got it.
He on the page, locked
I
it.
started downloading. I was like, yeah, we finna vibe tonight.
You know what I'm saying? Like, very, very, very big inspiration. I will say because we're almost there.
yeah.
We're almost there. So, any projects besides the one that we just looked, just listened to?
Yeah.
Any projects that's coming out or any shows that you got coming out very soon?
Yes. So the Heavy as a Load, Gone, and this new song that's not out yet are gonna be on my new album that I'm working on. So the goal is to get that out by the end of this year. And then the purpose of the album, real quick, is if you notice, like you said, that it's all raw vocals, right? So in previous music that I would make, I would, actually sit there and mix the vocals. I haven't even touched those vocals, are not even touched. Like, I haven't mixed them or like nothing at all. Right. And so, thank you. And so, like, the whole point of this album is like, I want you to feel like you're sitting in the studio with me when I recorded it. So, like, if I'm sitting in the studio and I'm crying and, like, if I'm off key on a note or if my voice cracks or, like, something like that, I'm leaving it in there because I'm like, you're in there with me.
This real shit right
You
here.
gonna feel
Right.
this with me. We gonna go through this together.
Yes.
And when the song is done and it's out there to the world, we
Yeah.
gonna feel better together.
I feel like we need like an acronym for Raw. But if you title that album Raw. But I don't know what the acronym would be. But Raw. Raw.
I still have to think of the title. So
tight.
But other than the album, so we're working on post-production for the TV show right now, the full package contest. And so the goal is the TV show to be released in January. We're still pitching it to different networks and all that kind of stuff, doing what we got to do while our production team is editing. And then within the next month or two, we're going to do a pilot release party. And the goal is to hold it at a movie theater.
Exciting.
So that's going to be fun.
Okay.
Yes.
That's
So-
exciting
That's
as hell.
Yeah.
Big deal.
Let's get that
Fuck.
No Limit invite already in the
Absolutely.
Yeah,
mail.
no limit.
No. I don't want the damn invite. I want the second episode.
I want the second episode too,
Both.
but you gotta get in.
Let's do
first when
both.
you
I'm
come
trying-
in.
But we filmed.
I
we
want to
filmed
dress
whole
up for
season.
the show
We
and
filmed
everything.
10 episodes.
Oh,
From-
so there
Yeah.
It was
So
a
there was-
season.
Hold on, no.
10 episodes.
Oh,
So
no,
there
it's
were
not.
10.
10 episodes
10
without us.
episodes with no invite. Oh,
Man.
I'm on your ass. I'm gonna be that one comment and be
Let
like,
her get a chance for the invites. She was going to invite us
We gonna
regardless.
Get that RSVP, man. It's alright. We
Yeah.
gonna get there.
Yeah.
Okay, hear me out
We
though.
showing up.
Because we were posting stuff. I posted stuff like every week, right? So this is just like a quick topic I'm gonna bring up. In the 757, starting like a new entity, right? And we dealt with this for the first season, is people like trusting us, right? So like you guys are putting this together, you're saying that you're gonna do this for us, like all this kind of stuff. Are you actually gonna follow through with it? So we followed through with it for season 1. So now we're hoping for season 2, because we are gonna film a season 2. You are invited.
Hey.
Yeah.
Y'all tune in.
No limit. We need a gang sign.
So just building that trust with the community and giving them a better platform for exposure and the artistry that, you know, is in Virginia. So, because I'm sure like some of y'all know this, being an artist, you can go to so many open mics and you just feel like you're on a fucking plateau. Like you're like, I need to get out of here.
What is gonna happen next?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, open mics is to get your reps in.
Right.
But
Your practice.
yeah, but
Yeah.
that's mainly what it's for. Get your practice in, get your reps in, and
Build a following, yeah.
Build your following.
Mhm.
Don't just keep on going to open mics thinking like I'm the shit. Like, bro,
Mhm.
everybody go to open mics. Nobody even pays to go to open mics. There's been times where I went to performances and I actually had to pay to perform.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't either sell enough tickets.
Don't get me started on that. Mm-hmm.
Or the promoter forgot who the fuck I was and was like, "Oh yeah, bro, you never paid." And it was like, "Bro, you sent me tickets. I sold all my tickets, so I don't got no tickets to prove to you. I got the money though."
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
That's how it
Do
be.
you mind if I bring her up here for the rest of it?
Yeah, bring her
Is
up.
that okay?
Oh, come on.
Come on.
Sit.
She hates when I do this. She's like,
Sit
she said,
that ass
don't bring me up here.
down. Make that
Come
coochie
on.
break.
Oh,
Look how beautiful she is. This is my best friend, Michele.
Hey, Michelle. Woo, woo.
No, I wanted to bring her up here because we were talking about our TV show. So I'm like, she's sitting right there. Why would I not?
Right here, this is our mic.
Thank you.
There we go.
Come on, team.
I got both sides.
Yeah.
In the world of heaven.
I know.
I can dig it. So we got a TV show out in the 757.
Yeah.
First season is done. Pilot is coming out soon. Like where did the idea come from for this?
So I talked about this very candidly to while we were filming, especially at the last episode. So I was actually going through probably the worst time in my entire life. I literally was in bed till like 4 or 5 o'clock every day. I contemplated suicide. You know, I had lost 2 very pivotal people in my life, you know, and it was, you know, I just really didn't know how to get out of it. And then one night I had a dream, and I dreamed this TV show. And a little background, I actually went to school for sociology with a concentration in diversity and equality. So I'm very passionate. You know, I grew up singing, writing music in the church, you know, so I have some music background. But I always was very passionate about creating opportunities for, like a lot of minorities in the area. So I have 2 other businesses that like construction, restoration. So I kind of, I've always been passionate about that, but specifically to music, as Nina said, as we go to a lot of music events, obviously there's a lot of Black culture in the music in our area. And so, I had this dream, and this dream, when I woke up the next day, I didn't want to go to the open mic, but I just felt like I needed to get out of bed, and I just needed to put one foot in front of the other. And so that night, I went to the open mic at Hooked on Hookah by myself, which I'd never done.
Yeah.
And I walked in the room, and I was standing in the middle of the room, and she was singing the song Rewind. If you haven't heard that one, go listen to it. I stood in the middle of the room, and I ugly cried through the entire song. And she came up to me in the end, she said, I haven't seen you in months. And she hugged me. She always told me, because I'm 40, she told me I look like her mom.
That was the first thing.
She's like, you kind of look like my mom.
Hold on. Hold on. Wait. Pause that. You made me take the glasses off.
Everybody got to say that. Girl, you ain't 40. Stop lying.
40 where?
She lying.
Where?
She lying, y'all.
Yeah, you lying.
I got a 21 and 18-year-old, so no. But
what?
Yeah.
That's fucking wild.
Yeah. Look, I did the whole get married. Right
What are you, a vegan? You a carnivore?
I'm a vegetarian.
Oh, you are?
Yes.
Oh shit.
Hey, nah, what's that stuff like? Nah, you eating like stem cell cereal or something like? Something ain't adding up.
She's eating placenta.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Nina will tell you. I mean, most people don't know I have lupus, so I'm very healthy. I eat and I exercise. I take lots of vitamins. I do so many crazy holistic things. You just would not believe my routines, but I'm very serious about staying healthy, because I want to have a long life of doing stuff like what, we're doing. But so anyway, I when she was done singing, I was crying and she hugged me, and I was like, I felt so drawn to her, and I just immediately trusted her, despite what I just went through the year before, which if you knew the full story, people are like, how would you even ever want to trust anyone again? But especially somebody who would be a best friend, And so I just told her, I said, I had this dream last night that, I'm supposed to do this TV show here and help music artists heal, basically find healing through writing music. And so I said, I think you're supposed to do this with me. And she immediately, okay, let's do it. And that was in
shit.
like April, March, or I think it was February, March of last year. Yeah. And we started meeting. We put a team together by May, and we had a meeting every Wednesday from the beginning of May all the way through until we started filming
in November.
Yep. And so I cashed out my life savings, and she pretty much did the same thing, and we just put it into this and into the community, and and we feel that the music culture here is kind of an extortion. It takes advantage of a lot of minorities, particularly a lot of Black artists, and trying to get, what can I get from you? If I get 20 artists to come here, I'll make more money because it'll bring in a crowd. But I'm not going to pay you. I'm not going to allow you to be paid by anything or tipped by anything. And I didn't grow up in that mindset. My parents are missionaries. My dad's a pastor. I didn't grow up in that take. And so, I just, the more we talked about it, we're both very sentimental. We're both very loving people. And we just wanted to, channel that specifically into music by doing this TV show. Yeah. And so that's pretty much how it came to be.
Go ahead, take it away, YT. I see you over there.
Can I ask you where you're from?
I'm originally from Pennsylvania, outside of Pittsburgh. And after I got married, I married a soldier, and then we moved to Fayetteville, North Carolina.
The chicken city.
Yes. Vietnam. So I lived there for 7 years, and then we got stationed up here, and I just stayed here, and I got divorced right after moving here, and so I have two.
It's a
I had my
Virginia
two
thing.
babies. Yeah,
I'm
Virginia
sorry.
did.
I'm
I don't know.
sorry.
I don't know.
It
It was.
it's for lovers.
It's
ain't
not
that-
for lovers.
It can be.
Love to finesse,
Y'all can be in love out here. Stop lying.
love to
You can,
lie,
but-
like, we love to do a lot of things, but loving
Yeah.
each other is not it.
Yeah, no, the first.
I think it's there, but there's not a system. It's a systematic issue.
Military
The
is hard
love,
too.
yeah, the love
Military's
is the
hard.
love is here,
Oh yeah.
but it's like
That military will put it
It's
on.
really-
Y'all,
Yeah.
y'all military motherfuckers, y'all just want to get married just to
You
get a
can't-
little
you
extra
can't
check.
do that, though.
Stop lying. I don't want to hear none of y'all
I've been in
shit.
the military for what, 5-6 years? I'm not married yet. So.
Yeah. It's a lot of.
You ain't want
You an exception
You
though.
ain't want that BAH?
1, 2, 3,
Stop
4,
playing
5,
with me.
6, 7, all that.
I know how that BAH work.
Give me the ring.
I'm with my person. If I'm with my person, I'm with my person for love. It's not about.
Oh,
But you know,
love.
military deal with a lot of separation. When I got married, was
Love
when
is
the war
beautiful.
Started. So we went through 4 back-to-back deployments.
Mm.
Plus me having 2 babies, and sometimes. Sometimes we grew up together, so sometimes things don't work.
Right.
But, every part of life, every traumatic thing we go through is necessary for what we're doing now.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
growth.
So would I be taking this seriously? Would I be as desperate to dive off this cliff through this just as much as her if I hadn't gone through what I gone through? No.
Yeah.
I would have took it for granted.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I'm
The
trying to.
main reason I asked that question. I'm sorry. I ain't trying to cut
No,
you
you
off.
good.
But I just wanted to know, like, you're saying, so you're starting this in Virginia. Y'all are getting artists from Virginia. Is this something y'all would want to take out of Virginia, or is it just something that y'all feel like y'all could expand on here? Because I feel like there's not a lot of, like you said, target audiences for artists. Not everybody is putting effort and money into these artists out here, and it sounds like that's something that y'all would love to do. So is that something that y'all feel like is gonna eventually, if it happens, grow out of Virginia? Or
Virginia will always be our home base.
Yeah.
It
2
will
up, 2
always
down.
be-
Yeah.
We'll always have our roots here. We'll always have seasons here.
Yeah.
I eventually do foresee us maybe taking it to somewhere like Detroit or Fayetteville or Pittsburgh. There's plenty of cities that are smaller. I mean, come on, J. Cole. Look. Come on, taking it to some of the cities where what we're perceiving is that extortion is a big problem.
Yeah.
It's an issue, and it needs to change. But in the process of that changing, one of the things we had a lot of creatives on our team, and we came up with, every 2 weeks they wrote a new song based on a theme. The theme, we didn't even think about it until the season was almost over.
Yeah.
That theme took us on a journey through their culture, their pain, their love, their sexuality, their experiences and their dreams. We learned everything about them, and they had to be vulnerable for 4.5 months. And it was, we had episodes where the crowd was crying, artists were crying, we were crying, all on film.
Yeah.
Like, it ended up being like therapeutic, and that's what we want for artists here, eventually other areas, but this is our heart here.
Yeah. And we also, like, not only did we want it to be a competition show, but we wanted it to be like a long-term workshop, right? So we ran it as like a boot camp as well. So you get 2 weeks, we give you a theme. You don't know the themes ahead of the season. You know the theme based off of what episode that you're on. So if you make it to the next round, if you didn't get eliminated, then we tell you at the end of the episode, we're like, hey, congratulations, you move on. Then we tell you the theme.
So is it a new
Next
theme
episode.
each episode?
Yes.
Oh.
So how is y'all judging process of that? Because like people do get eliminated and whatnot. So how do y'all go about judging and critiquing these artists about their artwork and trying to not tear them down, but try to teach them like, hey,
constructive.
This ain't.
Exactly.
This is the reason why you didn't get picked. But are y'all taking ways of doing that, or y'all just have like your favoritism?
So, because that is also a thing, unfortunately, we had on our team is a lot of different creatives. So producers, we have artists, we have songwriters, sound engineers, all that on our team. So we all sat together. We made a rubric at the beginning of the season, and then during the season we had 5 judges on a judges panel, and obviously they had to count their scores like on the rubric and all that kind of stuff, and then based off of whatever score that the total was by the end of the episode, that's how we came to that.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I say, hey, so ain't no favoritism out here. Everybody judging it just off of their opinion, and don't get mad about these opinions.
Yeah.
Some of y'all might be trash.
Yeah.
And I think, but
why did I say yeah? I said,
but see,
no, everyone was great. You guys were great.
But see, I love it. 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 But Ace, he put out a big point, especially when you do shows like that. I think society, we've gotten used to everybody winning.
Yeah.
That people can't take. They don't know how to deal with. Hey, look, you need to get back to your drawing board.
Right.
You need to.
Yes.
So you
Trust
need
me,
to. You know what I'm saying?
There was a lot of stuff going on.
So we need people out like that. We need people out there that just don't be like, you ain't the greatest. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why me personally, I wanted to have a team with me with all different opinions, because I can sit in front of you right now, but I do it with myself and be like, yo, this is fire, but this is just for me. I'm one person. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not the biggest person to be like, oh yeah, well he said it, so it's got to be great.
Exactly.
It might be another person to be like, nah, I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. So people need that mentorship. They need this artistry boot camp. And I love that not only do you have your own lives that y'all dealing with right now, but you're still trying to help others. I fucks with that 110%.
That's because y'all see the bigger picture. It's bigger
exactly.
than y'all see that it's bigger than y'all.
Exactly.
So y'all keep going. And that's why the team y'all have already now built is such a big trust.
Yeah.
So it's gonna really pan out to be a great experience furthermore on out.
We're so excited for y'all to see it.
I can't wait. I want to see that shit. Shout out to that show. Good luck.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
I'm about to give you a verse. I don't even want no money. I just want to be on the album.
I ain't gonna lie to you. It's gonna be one comment in there, and it's gonna be me. I'm be like, well, wasn't invited, but yeah, I'm here. Oh no, I'm about to be petty. But
I'm coming.
I will say, this has been so informative.
Yeah.
With this episode, I definitely deserves a part 2, because I want to get in a little bit more with the TV show. Yes. I want to get in more to the different genres of music. I want to get into a lot, and I think we all agree that this definitely deserves a part 2. But we're at our time. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all got attention short, short, whatever you want, short spans, whatever.
Everywhere with it, bro.
But given where you at, where to follow you at.
Let them know.
All right. Well, first of all, thank you guys so much for having me. It was amazing, and I can't wait to come back. My Instagram is at Nina_Nicholle. So that's NINA_NICHOLLE. And then for the TV show, our Instagram is at The Full Package Contest VA. And
mine is Moonstar Michele.
Yes.
And y'all tap in with them, please.
Tap in, definitely. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, this has been a fantastic episode. I can't wait till it comes out. You know what I'm saying? There's so much information. The goods, the bads, the freakies, the all that. So, yeah. Till next time, ladies and gentlemen, this has been the No Limit Podcast.
Yeah.